Are you tired of the violence, tired of the injustice, police brutality, rampant discrimination, lack of gun control in this failed biased socioeconomic experiment called America? Or maybe you need a break from the relentless grind and want to regain control of your destiny, your wealth, your health, and your purpose. DiversifiedGame.com has the right course for you. Prepare for my first trip to Africa. Looking to reconnect with your roots, start a new business, or just a fresh start. Africa, aka the motherland, is waiting. Don't let the Chinese and the Mzungus have the fun and also take over the motherland. From Cairo to Mombasa, from Dakar to Cape Town, Africa has something for everyone, from business opportunities to the most amazing people, safety, leisure, and landscapes. The opportunities abound. It is time for the diaspora to reconnect with their roots. Time to reconnect with the birthplace of humanity. Africa is the last frontier. Get your head in the game and reclaim your legacy. The writing is on the wall. Babylon is falling. Give up the stress, grind, and violence inflicted on our people on this continent and prepare for a journey of restoration enjoyed by connecting with the land of your ancestors. Check out our new course and kick off your adventure at diversifiedgame.com.
African Diaspora, how y'all doing? Okay, we're gonna get some videos knocked out for you guys today. Excuse the cotton ball in my ear. I have a ear infection, y'all. That's what happens when you go on vacation, okay, and you swim in that good water and you get that good old sunburn and you get the ear infection that goes along with it because you're traveling too much back and fro with the water in your ear. Apparently, that's what's going on. But we're gonna pray it's gonna get better, okay? So, all y'all, put a little goodwill, throw a little goodwill my way, okay? Guys, you always have lots of good questions, so let's go to one of them. Okay, this is going to be a family question. We're going to do a criminal defense, and then we're going to try to slide in another family question. Okay, order in the court. What happens if I stop complying with FBSS? Will I be arrested? Oh, guys. FBSS is just like DFPS, Department of Family Protective Services, probably CPS, Child Protective Services, and it don't matter if it's DDES, Q, element of P, you already know. With them S's on that, it's some services, and most of the time it's with children, okay? So wherever you are, this is child CPS, Protective Services for Children, sometimes called Family Services. It's been about 4 months since CPS has taken our kids and split them up, 2 with biological father and 2 with my mom and father, and my youngest with my husband's family. Now we are in FBSS with no ending date, but counseling, drug classes, and drug testing. They have RTB, and supposedly we may only get 1 child back, our youngest. Okay. She's using a lot of onomatopoeias, abbreviations. I'll explain to you what they are later. I want to know if I stop working with FBSS by ignoring them and whatnot, will I be arrested? Will they remove my youngest and place her in a different place of custody for the safety agreement? I'm scared and losing my hope. I have a lawyer, but I feel she isn't doing enough. But maybe she is. We are new to this. Please help. Oh, God, we ain't getting to the criminal question. I'm about to do it on another video. Order in the court. Because this happens to a lot of people, especially if you're... Okay, when you're black and brown, they love to come mess you and hunt you down. Okay, when you're black and brown, Family Services loves to hunt you down. We don't see them in the trailer parks. We don't see them other places. At the alarming rate that we do see them in the hood and in black communities. I don't care. If you don't like it, swipe. If you don't like me, swipe me. It's the truth. Okay? And so I'm going to go ahead and let you know what's going on, because we all need to know about these CPS cases and how we can maneuver and what we can and cannot do and what's going to happen. Okay? So this person, their children are in CPS. They're split up 3 different ways. Actually, they say 2 different ways, but it's 3. The biological father has 2 of the children. The grandparents have 2 of the children, and the youngest is with them. Okay? And so apparently there's been some sort of drugs going on, drug usage, because they're making them do drug classes, drug testing, and counseling. Okay? I would assume, maybe they got into a fight, somebody called the police or something, or somebody called in, because she keeps saying we are. So that means that must be the father of the youngest child, and then the other ones are other places. Make sense? For whatever reason, that youngest child is still with mom. Normally, that's not the case. You don't get that youngest child back all the time. Here in Texas, it's rare. This person is from Alvin, Texas. Really, in any state, it's rare to get those youngest back because what they can do is steal the youngest, throw them off into the system, and anybody will take them because they don't really know you. Okay? Watch out for the youngest. Anybody will take the youngest child because they can recreate the life and move on like it didn't matter. Family-based services loves to take that younger child. This person is actually in a very good seat, okay, to have that youngest child, because those older ones are never going to forget who those parents are they? No, they're not. Social media is always there. When your oldest children get taken, know that they will come and find you. They will get their hands on a cell phone, a computer, internet, and they will find you. Irrespective of whether they're supposed to or not or what have you. Those children really are not lost by the wayside. It's the young ones that you want to make sure you do everything for, to make sure you keep, because they won't even know you exist, okay? With that being said, that younger child, baby, you got to do all you can. We don't want that youngest child going to the system. We don't want that. For whatever reason, that youngest child was not placed with your parents, okay, or its biological father. I would assume because its biological father is doing the classes with you and is being held in the court with you, okay? So, no, you need to do everything that you're supposed to do. Can they arrest you? Heck, no, they cannot arrest you, okay? People can only arrest you if you're endangering children in more harsh ways, if there's abuse, things of that nature, and it rises to the level of a penal code complaint, hitting, molesting, those type of things, you can be arrested for. They can't get you for emotional abuse and neglect unless it rises to a certain medical, need or necessity for the child. So long story short, 9 times out of 10, no, they cannot arrest you. Okay, but what they can do is take that baby and erase you out of that baby's life, and that's not what you're going to let them do. Do you understand me? You're going to get that child. You're going to do what you got to do. Now, I know sometimes y'all get in those court cases and you feel like, dang, they looking at me with a fine-tooth comb. I can't do nothing. I always got to piss in a cup. I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to be at this family-based meeting. I got to go over here, CPS at my house today. You got to deal with that, okay? But what you got to do is get a good lawyer, okay? Because one thing that I do is I hold CPS off and they right here. You stand right in your lane, and that's all you gonna get. You can't go to my client's house all the time, depending on what was done or what the allegations were. If it didn't happen at my client's house, you won't get in there to see if it's a good place for the children to live. Because all they do is they get in there and they start finding other stuff, and then so you don't open the door unless they say it happened at the home. That's one thing as an attorney that we know. We know how to combat that because CPS will try. I suggest you have an attorney, ma'am. You have an attorney, so just hold on. Sometimes you feel like your attorney's not helping you. A lot of times you all are allowed to get a court-appointed attorneys, so you feel like they're not helping you. You have to understand that they see a lot of this, okay? So they may be a little jaded at times, but keep fighting. So yes, go to your drug classes. They cannot arrest you, boo, but they can take that baby from you, and you don't want the smallest child being taken from you. Understand? So to answer your question, no, they cannot arrest you. But yes, they can arrest your feelings, and you will feel shackled, low shackles. Your heart will be shackled and tangled, and you just will want to rip it out when your baby is gone and you don't get to have the access that you want, depending on what type of adoption is done or whether or not they terminate you. What she's saying is they've already filed a case against us in court. My children are with my mom, and they're doing the services. The other children are with the biological father. I'm not really worried about them because I know I may not get those back. This youngest one, I'm tired of going back and forth and having them in my life so much for the youngest one. But again, guys, the youngest ones are the ones that you want to keep. You want to push harder for those because those most of the time are taken from you first. Okay, and you got to make sure you have a good lawyer that keeps you within the line of what CPS is supposed to do, because CPS will come in with a fine-tooth comb, have you doing all types of stuff, extra drug tests, things that you don't know legally that you don't have to do. Okay, sometimes whether or not they know you're on dope, they still can't test you at all because of how they got the information. They may not really have what they need to move forward, so it just depends. But you have a lawyer. Talk to your lawyer about this, but you need to do everything because you need to keep that baby, and I don't want that baby getting taken from you. Okay, but I mean, it's minimal much of the time. Show up at court, go to them little stanky classes and maneuver. Okay, half the time they cancel the classes anyways. I'm gonna order you to continue on. Okay, y'all have a fantastic day. Okay, make sure you add me on Instagram, she_your_lawyer. Hit me up on Facebook, Allie Booker, the one and only. And you can email me, booker@bookerlawfirm.com. Your question very well may end up right here on the show. Have a fantastic day, African Diaspora. Okay, I love you guys. Y'all are so smart. I love the comments below, good, bad, and different. I love the likes, thumb up, thumb down, do whatever you need to do. Just get that algorithm moving. Okay, thank you guys. Have a fantastic day.
These proceedings are concluded. This court is adjourned.
All the shit I did for this motherfucking company.
You ever had a great idea stolen from you and didn't know how to go about getting justice? In Charles Ford's The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching, he takes us behind the scenes of his public copyright and civil rights lawsuit against his employer, Con Edison. In this explosive page-turner, Ford writes of an idea he submitted being taken and used without credit or compensation. In a book where no names have been changed to protect the guilty, Ford details how he stood his ground legally against theft and racial discrimination. Ford's exploration of a corporate lynching attempt inspires readers to pursue justice and fight back legally in the face of corporate opposition and retaliation. The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching is available on Amazon worldwide in paperback and on Kindle. Find Ford at author Charles Ford on Instagram.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.